second. Let me just turn it up today. You know what I mean? Hold on. Give me 1 second, you guys. Alright, let me just turn on the music a little bit. This video might get copyrighted just because YouTube, for some reason, likes copywriting my videos. That's probably why I have like 0 fucking views, but bro, I always say I have to get a new mount. I never fucking get a new mount, bro. Like it's the least of my priorities, but at the same time, it's one of the most annoying things. Fuck this. I'm just gonna leave it like that. But yeah, I just got out of class. I got a late class from 3:30 to like 4:40, 4:45. So it sucks, but that's the consequence of me not, what's it called? That's just the consequence of me not picking my classes earlier. Because if I did, I probably would have all my classes done by like daytime in the morning, which I always prefer, honestly. I prefer a section of the day done just for school, and then the rest of the section is just mine. Like I don't want to have like 3 fucking hours of a break in between the class and then going back to like I don't like that shit, bro. I don't like it. I just like it going done and then done. Like I don't really see the point of getting a break and then getting back to a fucking boring ass class, or if it is, especially like the class I have now is so fucking boring. Like it's like spreadsheet stuff. It's like the most boringest shit I've ever seen in my life. But man, that class is. No offense to the teacher. I'm not trying to disrespect him or anything like that. I know he has to teach that. Because like that basically his classes that he has to teach, but that class is, bro, it's so annoying, bro. I honestly don't really. I mean, I don't really see the point of learning all those things. All you have to. The most I've even used it for myself is to track my ad spend and to track my profit and revenue. That's it. Like you don't even need something advanced for that, honestly. And worst comes to worst, all you can do is just go to YouTube or go to AI and it can just help you make the formulas. It can even do it for you if you really wanted to, but there's really no point. If it's something extremely simple, I'd rather just do it myself. I don't feel like outsourcing every single little tiny task. The more complex it is, then obviously, the more complex and time consuming it is, then obviously I'm going to give it to AI. It really depends. It really depends on what it is, though. Like I don't trust the AI with certain things, and the more and more I get better at certain things, like for me, like writing, copywriting or anything like that, I usually actually write a little bit of myself, like simply because of the fact that I've lost more and more trust the past couple months, just because I've been getting better at having my own agency, and I stopped relying on the AI so much, and I'm just realizing it's not actually as good as I thought it was, which it will get really good at some point, like really fucking good, and I don't know if it'll be incremental or it'll be like just like a huge inflection. There will be like an inflection point where AI just improves drastically, which can't happen because like sometimes it's like you think it's just gonna keep on doing little improvements. No, so there's some points where just absolute new era of AI, like agentic AI or something like that, where it just boom, it just shoots up in terms of like performance and all that stuff. So yeah, like I can't really tell you because I'm not a predictor of AI. I don't really know. I'm not an insider or anything like that, so I couldn't tell you even if I wanted to. But if I did know, I wouldn't know, bro. But honestly, yeah. So let's just talk about the actual shit that's going on. So currently in classes, I'm about to go back home, get some little bit of work done. So what I've been doing on a daily basis is I implemented a morning routine. I've been following that extremely down to the fucking T. Like the only times I didn't do it that well, I would say, is like literally like the second day, like the second or third day I started it. I like sort of like stayed in bed longer than I should have, and just laying there, not like watching anything or anything like that, but just laid there in bed for longer than I should have. But eventually after like day 4, I really just got it dialed down. So yeah, I've been following that. Been working very well for me, and just starting off my days with a quick W has really improved my overall, like, I guess you would say, like, positive side of my brain. Yeah, I've had less and less negative spirals, and whenever I do have like a moment where like whenever I do have like negative moments, I actually been having more I've been getting better at simply just turning that around, or just channeling it and then proving myself wrong. Say for example, a couple what are these kids doing? Say for example, like a couple months ago, for the past couple of weeks, I used to like believe, like I actually used to believe this, I'm always someone that comes late. And the reason I believe that is I would always be like literally like 1 or 2 minutes late, sometimes 5, sometimes even 10 minutes late. And I'd be always wondering why, but I never actually like sat down and figured out why. And just a week and a half ago, no, just a week ago, I was like, you know what? This is bullshit. I know this is not true. So I just sort of just dug into like what is taking me long, like for going to work specifically, and sometimes for going to classes as well, like what is taking me so long. And I found 2 things. One, I always, the estimation that my brain gives me, like how much it thinks that I need time to actually get to that place, is wrong. And also, yeah, like the ego is playing in that. And shit, I forgot the second one, but yeah, that's what I found out. It's like you think the amount of time that you actually spend is like accurate to what your brain says, but that's not true. So I broke down the math, and I actually was going a little bit later than I really should have. And the next day I went, this is the time that I actually calculated, and I was pretty much on time, perfectly on time almost. Arrived there like 2:59 when I was supposed to get there at like 3 p.m. So it just works. And then just getting those little proving yourself wrong multiple times, like just prove like a small little belief that you have multiple times over and over and over again, and eventually your entire identity will change, because your identity is built up by beliefs that you have of the world, like your mental models, and that's your identity is how you operate in this world. So it transmutes over to like anything that you really do. So yeah, I've been really trying to do that. And I also been like, I call it the lion. Like I have a lion in my head where it basically hunts down like any beliefs that I do have that don't really help me. No matter if they're small or big. Oh, usually I'm going for the small ones, like the small beliefs first. Those are easier to conquer. And yeah, I just do that. I've been doing that, and then I write it down, or think about it, and then I think about it for a couple minutes, and then like I ask myself like, why am I thinking this? Like, what is the benefit of thinking like this? How can it help me? And like I break it down to like, where did this come from, first of all? And then you just keep on breaking it down to the point where it just doesn't even make any sense. And you just realize it's just bullshit that your brain is trying to protect you with. So, yeah, I still have those beliefs. And by the way, I've also been doing the meditation, which has been absolutely phenomenal for me. Like, I've been really like, my routine has been insanely dialed. Like, I haven't missed a single, like, sleep time or wake time at all, with like 5 to 10 minute increments. Like for example, like I sleep at like 12:30, 12:45. There has been times where I slept at like 1 or like 12:50. So it's not like absolutely perfect, but when you're going for perfection, you get excellence. So that's all I really give a shit about. So we're slowly and steadily getting to the point where I want to get mentally, and then eventually everything that I want in the physical world will come to me anyway. Obviously when I put in the work, you can't just be sitting on your ass doing nothing. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. I know I haven't really been recording that much, because I honestly don't really care that much to record, because there's really nothing to record about. Like all I've been doing is just Advertising. I'm still not really done with that book. And I read that, and then I also read like other people's ads, and I just break it down. And then I have an AI that helps me break it down with AI copywriter. Very good, by the way. And then he essentially, I give him my breakdown, and then he basically teaches me what I went wrong, and then his breakdown. And I just learned from that. So, quickest way to learn copy is to read other people's copy, and obviously also critique your own. So, that's what I've been doing. Been helping a lot, and I've been really getting pretty good at analysis. Much better than I was a couple months ago for sure. So, yeah, we'll see how that actually helps me when I actually do start writing my own copy, because I have not, like I said, I have not started writing my own ads yet. So what my plan is next week, which is like next Thursday, what I'm thinking is I'm literally just gonna go. I have a couple avatars in mind, so I'm just gonna pick a product that the avatar has, a product that would help the avatar, and then we're just gonna like test as much as we fucking can. Follow the rules exactly to the T, like no breaking them at all, unless there's like really good exception or something like that. I'm not breaking any of my rules. And then we'll just keep on testing, and every single thing I would put in is going to be 100% effort. And if it makes me stay up longer than my schedule or routine, then I don't give a shit. I'll stay up and keep on going until I'm done with whatever task I have to do, if it's related to the e-com. So yeah, we'll see how that plays out. We'll do that. And then yeah, so product selection is going to be next Thursday, and then on that weekend after I pick the product, I'm going to be building out. I'm going to be buying my Shopify subscription again, because I canceled it because I didn't really want to pay for it if I'm not using it. So I canceled that, and then I'm going to start doing market research. I'm literally just going to be doing as much manual research as I can for the weekend. And then I'll start running ads, and then my supplier will come back on like February 24th. So it'll be like February 19th, I'll pick my product, and then research, and then I'll make the product page, and then the ads will be ready. And then boom, that's it. And then that's all I gotta do, man. Like, once I'm done with that, the ads will be prepped up and shit. I'm gonna try to run my product before my supplier comes, because honestly, I'm fine with, she'll get the cogs for me anyway, for me anyway. So I can just estimate how much they would be. So, yeah. Well, we'll see how it goes, man. Very excited to go back to ads. I've been learning a lot of shit this past January and February, so I'm very excited to apply them. It's a lot of tactical stuff. So it's not like just theoretical things. So yeah, man, we'll see how these ads go. I'm in a much better state, and I will be even better when we start running ads again. So yeah, man, that's the plan. Yeah, we're stacking cash as well. I haven't really spent money on anything at all. And yeah. Oh shit, that's a clean G. Oh, it's not G80. I mean G-Wagon. Seen a lot of G-Wagons today. Seen like three today and one yesterday. But yeah, that's it for today. I don't think I'm really gonna record I don't think I'm gonna record. I don't really have anything else. I'm just gonna get some work done, go to the gym today, do our meditation, go to sleep. So obviously, if I have any, I don't have any homework today, so I'm not gonna be doing that. And yeah, I don't really want to have any filler. I don't really want to say anything else, because it won't really pertain to anything. So yeah. And also I'm probably gonna be joining some communities after this. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be joining some sort of community once I start running ads as well. Like I'm either gonna be joining back the community I left, or I'm gonna be joining a different one. I don't really know yet, but we'll see. I just don't want to join a bunch of fucking communities at once and be that one person that's in like 15 different discords, because honestly it just gets like you either active in one, or like you join like 15 and you're only active in like none of them. Like I don't really see the point of doing that. Like I'd rather just stick to like one or two and that's it. Cause like honestly, like yeah, it's good to be sociable and shit, but like bro, it's the quality of time you spend with other people that makes a good friendship. Like I could know someone for like 10 years, but our friendship wouldn't be that strong, because how we spent that time together is completely different. So there's a lesson in that, and that can actually go on a lot of things in life. Like how you spend your time when you're actually doing your deep work is much more important than if you even do the deep work at all. Like who cares if you're doing the deep work if all you're doing in the deep work is just answering fucking emails, bro? That's not high leverage. That doesn't give you any asymmetric levers, because in life you have to take the asymmetric levers, the things that unproportionally, like if you do this thing, then it's unproportional to the amount of output you get, you know? I mean, to the amount of input that you do, the amount of output is like a multiples. So like e-com is like that. Facebook ads, it's like the amount of ads you launch is completely different. Like I launched that many ads, and I launch multiple ads, and then I get one winner, bro. That winner could make me tens of thousands, 100+K profit. So yeah, man, there's a lot of different ways, a lot of different asymmetric levers that you can pull, but it's only like the only thing you can really do is that for that is like in business, because if you're an employee, I don't think it's really even possible to do something like that, because you're paid hourly, so the amount you make is the exact amount that you get. So you're basically just timed to the dollar. So you can work more, but at that point, what's the point? Because you have all that money, but you have no time to actually use it, like spend it. So, but yeah, that's it for today. I'm gonna see you guys. Yo, what's good, you guys? Currently cleaning up right now. As you can see, I got the big ass vacuum cleaner. Just cleaning shit up. Same shit as usual. I work here like 3 days a week now. I'll turn that all over later. But yeah, I work here 3 days a week, and it's an okay job, but honestly, it's like very, very monotonous, as you would expect from like a job like this. Like the people here are good, but it's a very monotonous job. But hey man, I'm grateful for the job, because I remember I used to have times where I couldn't even get a fucking job. So happy that I'm getting paid, happy that I'm making money, shit like that. And yeah, man, I'm just gonna keep pushing. So I already told him my entire plan about what I'm gonna do with the ads and stuff. So we'll get that going like literally next week. Everything will be ready. My plan is for the next couple of days is, instead of reading other people's like copy, I'm just gonna read my own copy and go through everything and just break down why it was bad. Because if it was good, then I would already be making money by now. I already made money. I already had stock and all that shit. So I'm gonna break it down and then see why, or like some of them were like medium, like they were decent, but like they weren't good enough to like really be winners. So I'm gonna be doing that probably tonight or tomorrow. I got no work tomorrow, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm just gonna be simply doing that, and yeah, man, getting as much capital as I can by working this job, of course, and I'm gonna inject it back into the business. We're gonna have stop losses. We're gonna have rules that we're gonna follow, and we're not gonna be retarded and be a little bitch when the ads are not working. We're gonna figure it out every single fucking We're gonna break it down to the fucking word why that ad is not working, and then we will redo the ads. And we will follow the exact rules that I already set in place, follow the metric, the KPIs that I want. And if it's not in my KPI, then I will do everything in my power to make it into my KPI. Now, I know like setting expectations, setting like a certain number to hit and like setting certain dates to hit can be like actually can either be detrimental or very good. It really depends on the type of person you are, but I'm gonna set a date for like what? I heard some noise or some shit. I'm gonna set a date for like